Good evening, good morning, good night, lovelies. It is the one, the only Cappy D Bar, and we are here to discuss our weekly world report. Now, understandable. Little delayed, a little late. You know that you could probably call this more of a monthly world report with how I've been moving. All right, I want to apologize to all of you directly. Okay, but as I said, life will go on and life just happens, right? The Iceman video is still not out, but that came out 3 weeks ago when your boy was in the pits of Tartarus. So we are going to be discussing everything that we can for this weekly world report, and we are going to be getting to Iceman directly after. That is a guarantee, not a spoiler. All right, now everything happening with the Knicks and the Spurs, very impressive. I do not think that a loss from Wembanyama in this series will be a diminish on his legacy or his or the momentum that he has moving forward. I do kind of think with the wrestling mindset that you can win and losing. And I mean, I think 26 points, him showing the kind of, his defensive prowess hasn't been terrible. He's not, sending shit back to Oklahoma. Hey man, shout out to SGA. You niggas did what you could, right? But I mean, it's not, it is what it is, hey, the Knicks have a very, very good team. They have a very good bench. If you even look at people like a Brunson, right? OG has been playing his ass off for a very, very long time. And I think that him kind of getting the exact shine that he needs right now as a young team builder, as a young team leader, I'm with it. I'm fucking with it, honestly. Hey man, I've been a fan of the Knicks for a good amount of time. They've always had a very semi-decent roster, but I mean, the basketball gods will do what the basketball gods do. Speaking of which, we are up 2-0. I am rooting for the East Side. All right, what can I say? Me and my Knicks brothers are joining banners for this one occasion. The Knicks are up 2-0, meaning again, basketball gods. Spurs are probably going to go over. It's a lot of force. It's a lot of impact that the Knicks have been able to put forward, so forth. So realistically, the Spurs are probably just going to have at least one game to catch up. And again, I want us all to think about this, right? In a team, in a league filled with at least 2 to 3 dozen teams, right? Hundreds of players, 82 games for the calendar year. And Wembanyama, a dude who's been here for a cup of coffee, comes out on top, right? He has all the hype, all the momentum. And I do think that's why, that series with him and SGA was so important. It was so integral to the history of the rest of this, to the history of the rest of this sport. To the history of the rest of the sport, right? 2 young guys, one who has already had a championship, one guy who's at arm's length, literally who's within the wingspan of a championship, and they're brawling it out. And SGA and OKC, they fell short. And I think it is what it is. Now, what I will say, I am happy that SGA and OKC didn't exactly go back. I think SGA is a great player. Even with people like Caruso's had a bad string of games happens for all. A bad string of games can happen to literally anybody. And ask LeBron, ask James Harden, right? Hey, ask Kevin Durant. All 3 of those niggas got eliminated from the playoffs. Not coinky dinky. Hey, not a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason, Chad. Everything happens for a reason. So I think Wembanyama, if he does end up losing this series, again, it's not going to hurt his career. It's really not. I love everything that I'm seeing from not only Brunson, but Cat. A lot of intensity. The spirit of NYC is live and well. We got Jay-Z rapping. We got Zoran everywhere. Shout out to fucking King Mamdani, the president of the United States of America. Listen, man. Listen, this is great. This is great. My Mets are going to win the next game, and if they don't, I will find the nearest villager in Minecraft, all right, and put him next to every single fucking iron golem I could find. Okay, that's not a promise, that's a guarantee. Build up also to the finals. We had some back-to-back game 7s, which I think was very good again for the sport. For the fan base, we love to see good competition. Round 2 was definitely where a lot of the favorites fell. Boston fell. What can I say? Who's surprised by that? Not me. I'm not fucking surprised by that. We also have to look at, again, a team like a Harden, right? Like teams like the Cavs who have a good young core, but it's like, is that one old nigga fucking us up? Is he? Might be. Who knows? And I definitely think some of the better aspects where people, like a Cade Cunningham, the Pistons had a very good season. They had a very good season. Again, they went out on their shield. I think that's not a bad way to go out in a team with, that's not a bad way to go out in a league with so many fucking players. But hey man, there's a lot of talent in these locker rooms, and I think that only a certain people even rising to the ranks of a playoffs. The job obviously isn't done. It didn't get done, but you were halfway there, and I think that that's at least a fourth of the battle. We're going to be moving on directly to the next biggest thing, or arguably the first biggest thing, if I'm gonna take away my American bias, if I'm going to take away my Americana bias, right? The World Cup in FIFA is coming to the United States of America. Yay! Yay! Yeah. You see, I'm not a big fan of this. Not a big fan of this. Listen, let's put this as clear as we can put it. Hosting the Olympics in America in the year of 2026 is like if FIFA or whoever the parties were went to Mussolini during the Olympics and said, hey sir, can I deep throat you for at least like a cool 2 million, and then we could just host our show here. Pretty much what that is. Pretty much what that is. Trump's been doing a lot of not great shit. We're gonna get to it later. Trust me, we will. And I'm sorry. I would like to believe that maybe like people just wants to like try to pretend like they don't have like an internet or they don't see the protesters, but it's like I remember Alex Brennan. You know what I mean? Like I remember Renee Good. Like I remember these things. Like we're literally dealing with something that again we'll be talking about very soon in this country where black children are still getting gunned down. Not beat to death, you know, God forbid hung or no, just pull out a gun. Person have a badge? No. Any real threat to a child on his no, but you know, again, gunfight. So that's the thing America is still dealing with in the year 2026. But you know, FIFA is real eager to host their little show here. I don't know. I would like for a country who doesn't commit war crimes to win the World Cup. Does that make any of you happy? If that makes any of you happy, then you know, you can go home with that. Any picks off the top of my head? Maybe Argentina. Probably go Argentina. But again, listen how ironic that is, right? Listen to how ironic that is. It's probably gonna be Argentina. Man, aren't we all so fucking lucky? Aren't we all so lucky? In the sister state of the Nazis. Let's talk about more pressing matters. Black cinema is alive and well, all right? I think if any of you have the opportunity to catch Is God Is in theaters or on your nearest One Piece pirating website, or I Love Boosters in theaters now, along with Backrooms, all right? These are 3 cohesive black horror movies. I will not let you niggas tell me that Backrooms is not a black horror movie. It has a black fucking main star. It has a black lead. It's a black horror movie. It is what it is. Please, if you guys can, go watch all of them. There's also some really good right now. I think that Batman game is pretty interesting, kind of taking the world by storm. A lot of people have opinion about that God of War game that's on the way out. I don't. It's a video game. It's gonna cost me money. The story is probably gonna not be to my liking. So is the way of life. Next topic that we will be discussing is going to be some beef. All right, we got a little bit of beef brewing in the streets between Big Mama. Shout out to Lotto. Lotto's actually amazing. I went to go see her live one time. Very sweet lady. And Cardi B, the biggest, the drama. These two are having a bit of an issue because Cardi B did a Bronx thing and she kind of, you know, indirectly called somebody else pussy by bigging herself up. The human ego. The human ego would do that to you. You know, both of these women were pregnant. Lotto pregnant. That's a whole nother conversation, isn't it? I want to extend a bit of grace towards Cardi because, you know, again, she was also pregnant, and I think when you're writing music, sometimes your verbiage is more important than you know. Like what you say genuinely matters, and I don't think Cardi meant any like real harm by it. I think she was saying it to say it, and it was almost like a hey, try somebody else, but don't try me. And you know, by the sake of harmony and frequencies, you know, Cardi just landed on the word mulatto. You know, now she could have said the word donkey, you know, because that also refers to a mulatto person, you know. But I mean, she didn't say that. She said mulatto. You know, she said the girl's name. Lotto went on the Breakfast Club, you know, as big as you can be when you're fucking like 7 months pregnant. So she wasn't in the best mind state. Not to like do that or be weird about it, but you know, she was clearly had a lot on her mind, and I definitely don't think that her being with child helped her regulate any emotions, if that makes any sense. No disrespect intended at all. I noticed that when Charlamagne and Angela Yee were asking a lot of these questions, it seemed like Lotto was kind of just like really reluctant on like getting into like the depths of it. You know, like she did say that she was pregnant, like it really just bothered her. But when they kept bringing up like, oh, she apologized, it was almost like kind of like dismissed. And I don't know. I don't know. I think we have an issue in this culture when it comes to not only egos, but just understanding somebody else's point of view. And it's possible that, Cardi really didn't mean anything terrible by it. She just said something that she kind of just half-assed thought, and I think that that's a problem with a lot of the celebrities, right? They don't exactly use their foresight before saying certain shit, and now there's a situation where, what if we never get another Cardi and Lotto record, for the near future? Now, is that going to be the end of the world? Fuck no. But, I definitely think that is weighing on Cardi. She posted a very long apology about it that seemed very sincere, seemed very from the heart. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I like to think that, people can just kind of like come back after certain things, but some people have real sticklers for shit like that, and if it's possible that we're going to get like a bunch of diss records after this, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think Cardi's going to engage with those diss records. Maybe we might get a fucking Roots Picnic freestyle from Cardi, maybe. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get him back and forth, but I think it's just one of those things, kind of like with like Glorilla and her sister. If that makes any sense, it's just a miscommunication. And I think miscommunications are so much more common than people want to, make light of this time. Like, they want to make light of in this generation. And, I guess that's another conversation for another day, but Lotto is a very, very talented artist. Cardi is a veteran now in this industry. They could benefit each other a lot. Even with like a label collaboration, anything. Hey man, another song for another story, huh? Another song for another day. All right, last couple of things that we are going to be discussing is, Donald, yeah, the orange man. Not too happy that Donald, I don't take naps. Trump is very, very perturbed at not only the media, but the world, all right? But I think we could all, very easily discern that he is just upset with himself. The war that he started in Iran, that none of his supporters want to acknowledge that he started, is not going very well. We are now on day 42 of a 2-week operation. So much winning, chat. So much winning. The market's in the shitter, when he's not, manipulating it to his benefit and his billionaire technocrats' benefit. And oil is up way more than it should be. Yeah, meaning that everyone's in the financial huckabaloo. Meaning that everyone's in a financial shit stream, all right, with no paddles, no canoes. With no paddles and no canoes. And mind you, this only comes from the behest of Isn't Real. Yeah. Nothing makes sense here. Nothing about this shit makes sense when discussing, the future of, the finances of Americans. He doesn't think about it. He doesn't care. But guess what? You jabronis, you jabrones, you voted for him. He went up there, he said, inject fucking bleach into your skin. Could we sun wash the COVID out of your bodies? You niggas sat through that. You sat through him saying that he won an election that he didn't win. He didn't win it. He didn't. You sat through that. Then you sat through the insurrection. Sat through all those things and went, let's give him another shot. Motherfuckers like Sneeko and Aiden Ross telling me, you got tricked. Oh, I got tricked, bro. I didn't know. Man, bro. Motherfuckers were 19 when 2020 happened. You niggas couldn't use a fucking portion of your frontal fucking lobe? The smallest sliver of your fucking amundala to fucking make a smart decision and go, damn, maybe the nigga who goes up there and lies and got beef with everybody isn't the person I want running my country. No. Just idiocy, numbness, everywhere, across the board, for all of you niggas. And now you paying Poppy at the gas station $5.05 a gallon. It's barbecue chicken. It's cooked. And we're only here because you niggas couldn't make the most obvious choice. The nigga who does bad shit with a fucking bar exam passed, or the nigga who does bad shit who has multiple failed businesses. Both of those niggas do bad shit. Unfortunately, we only have two choices. Another day, another video. We don't got time right now. So, I mean, hey, he's gonna walk out of more interviews. He's gonna keep, sowing distrust in the press. So when really horrific shit starts happening, he's gonna tell you to turn off your TV and not think about it. That's what's gonna, really ugly shit's gonna start happening, and he's just gonna repeat the exact same sound bites. Disgusting, untrustable, fake news press. Literally, he went up there, he was just on fucking autopilot. CBS, CNN, and MSNBC, all you guys are just fake, disgusting press. And the reporter, bless her heart, right? She's been trying to do the best she could with this nigga for like 10 years. She's been having to deal with this moron for 10 years because you niggas have an issue with brown people. Oh, and poor people getting things. And let me not forget, gay people existing. Hey, somebody call the fucking cows home, all right? It's a crisis on the fucking home front. I would like to also touch on very briefly the manner and how he sows distrust in the media, right? Because he has his own social media platform. He has his own platform, right? That he owns. He gets paid from it, right? And all this other shit. That platform is privy to terabytes, probably fucking trilobytes of misinformation, disgusting memes, racism, probably vague descriptions of some kind of domestic terror attack. You know what I mean? And that's not surveillance, that's not police, that's not thought about. But they bend themselves over backwards to open up data centers so they can surveillance you and your coworkers and your neighbors. Something's off, chat. Something is on the way, and when he does this trick of the media can't be trusted, the media this, the media that, don't trust the fake news, you're gonna smell the burning flesh out. Wish that was hyperbolic. Don't know what's going on. Not Nostradamus. This nigga is moving like a man with no fucking consequences. No consequences. When discussing Iran, he can't even bring himself to think of a timeline, because there is no timeline. Because Iran said, nigga, it's up forever now. It's up forever now. It's up and it will stay up, because why not? You think we're gonna trust you, the Americans, the Israelis? You think we're gonna trust the Israelis? Yeah, it's cooked. It's cooked. We are literally in a quagmire. Giggity. It's done. It's over. It's over. And you know what? You know what? Again, when you really think about how we got here, look at those exit polls. Look at those exit polls for 2020. For 2024's election. Just look at them and tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. Do yourself a favor. Also look at the exit polls for 2020 and 2016. Let me know if you see any kind of correlation. Any at all. You come back to me with what you find. All right. Your boy Cappy has been yapping. He's been reporting. He's been doing a lot. Very productive day for your boy. I'm pretty tired. I'm definitely gonna, grab some real good grub after this. I might go see my tia, my tío, get a nice little burrito. I don't know what I'm gonna do later, but I do know that is the end of this weekly world report. I really do hope all of you have a great one. Whenever you catch this, I hope you stay hydrated. I hope you stay healthy. Right? I hope you stay sound of mind. And as I always say, right? I hope you all stay tuned, stay safe, stay beautiful. Peace.